Now, their mom. I like that from the time we met the mom in the first season, in those last 2 episodes with Rock, I wanted to see her pop back up on the screen. And at that time, I didn't know that their dad had died. So I was interested to see him too, to get a better understanding of their story, and thus the backstory of the Thomas siblings. And it's like, with the mom popping back up this season, it hasn't disappointed. It's been laying the groundwork to get to that point of having these conversations about, well, what exactly happened in their childhoods. You know, up to this point, you get the understanding that Rock takes care of the mom, that she provides for her. Here it is, Lou needs babysitting and whatnot, and so she calls their mom to come and take care of him. You know, he stays there with her for the night, but the following morning, the mom is to show up to take care of him, to keep an eye on him while Rock goes and runs around and does whatever it is that she needs to do. I find it telling that the mom, we haven't seen her interact with Marvin as yet, but when Lou went to the house and then her showing up at the club, now she's at Rock's house, she's always asking for money. Why do you need all of this money? If Rock is taking care of your bills, you're living in a house that she's renting for you, why are you always in need of money? Are you back on that stuff? Because otherwise, why are you so money hungry? But then again, it speaks to this thing where Rock made mention of it last season with her father, where it's like the father had all of these hustles and yet never made enough money for the mom to be satisfied. And here it is, your daughter calls you because your son is going through whatever it is that he's going through, and you need to keep an eye on him to keep him safe. And you turn around and you're demanding that she pays you for it. That your daughter pays you to keep an eye on your son and to keep him safe. She has to pay you to do that. And you know, I found it telling that what was it? She said something along the lines of her days of cleaning up behind Rock and her brothers, meaning Marvin and Lou, that she thought those days were over. Those days are over. And it's like, you know, Rock kind of quips that, you know, I don't remember you doing any cleaning. It's like, from what we've gathered about the mom, it sounds like she was a trash mom. You know, like she didn't take care of her kids. And it's like, here it is, that you're old and you feel entitled. And it's like, I can't wrap my head around it that your son is drunk, your son is going through emotional turmoil right now, and someone has to pay you for you to keep an eye on him. It's cold-blooded, man. It says a lot, like these little scenes that you've seen of the mom from like the first time she appeared with Rock at the church, you just got the sense like the mom was on absolute nonsense. And it's like each time she's popped up, like the character is interesting. She adds a lot to the show. I like the addition of the mom. But it's like, ma'am, what is wrong with you? Like, I see why your kids are like this, because you are like you. We see Lou is up, and she's made him breakfast. And it was like, okay, you know, with the eggs, but it's like the way she hands him the plate, first of all. And then when I looked closer, I was trying to identify what was on the plate. And I realized, like, this burnt up looking stuff is toast. How you burn the toast like that? What were you doing? Like, you know, sometimes you might be making toast. Let's say, like, you're not using the toaster oven. Like, let's say you're toasting, back in the days, you're toasting bread, like, in the bottom of the oven, like, under the broiler. You might forget a second. How do you manage to burn the toast like this? What were you doing? And then why would you serve that to Lou? Take that toast and throw it in the trash and toast like some fresh bread. If there's no more bread, then you just don't have toast. But how the hell you burn the bread like that? And you turn around and try to give it to Lou to eat. Is this what you were feeding these kids feeding them when they were kids? It's a wonder that any of them survived. I'm not saying that, like, you know, as a mom that you have to be a good cook. As a dad, you gotta be a good cook. But it's like, how you burn toast like that? And then what does it say about you that you would turn around and try to serve that to him? Take that and put it in the trash. You don't give that to somebody to eat. Give him the eggs if need be. Give him a bowl of cereal. It's like Rock always has food at her house. Like, why would you be trying to serve him this nonsense? But it's like the fact that you would put that on a plate and then at the end of it, Lou just ignores her and decides that he's leaving. And she picks up the plate to eat, takes a look at it and like decides against it. Why would you be trying to serve this to somebody? Take that and throw it in the trash. I mean, like not even what kind of mother are you? What kind of person are you that you're out here trying to give somebody toast like that? That's pure carbon at that point. Who's supposed to eat that? How do you even burn toast like that is what I don't understand. How do you burn toast like that? What were you doing? I don't know. I don't know, man. Thanks for tuning in. To ensure you don't miss any episodes, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, go ahead and click the thumbs up button if you like what you saw, and go ahead and share it on social media.